we're here now, and Nigerians are looking forward to the cabinet or the government of President Tinubu taking off properly by the time the ministers are in, and then they are given their portfolios, and then the ministries will start working the way they're supposed to, and people will start seeing the kind of project. Because usually Nigerians, maybe because of the state of things, they want to physically see a project before they feel that the government is working. There has to be that physical thing. That there's a road, there's a house, there's, they're bringing this down to erect this, and so on. But policies are also part of the entire process, of course. We're going through the shakes of some of the policies now. But speak to us from the window of the thoroughness in the screening process. Now, Nigerians expected that somehow some of them would be grilled, tighten the noose against them, so on. So it is at that level that they know the screening is being thorough, Just like some people expect that there should be a fight between the legislature and the executive to show that, they are not a rubber stamp legislature. But that aspect is also for us to understand. Some of these people have been governors, have been different things in their lives and so on, so they have some level of experience. But make us understand how thorough the screening process was from your perspective.
Let me just take 30 seconds to speak to what Gbola said. Gbola made a very, very valid point for which has been my position ever since. People say, Alesta don't understand what people are feeling. You don't know what people are going through. You support government. You're always blaming the citizenry. You don't know what people are going through. I tell them something. This man you're seeing here, I've sold pap. I've sold granuts on the streets of Port Harcourt. I've sold gari, bread, ogi on the streets of Port Harcourt. Not in VI, in the streets of Port Harcourt, to tell you my background. To tell you my background. I'm proud of my background. Not because I don't have a loving mother that saw day and night, God bless her soul, to give us the best that we could. But of course, as kids, you know this joy of being happy to support, just like Gbola said, he follows the ledger, to support. These are the things we should be telling people. Most of analysts that comes on there, they came from the same background. Most of them have worst backgrounds. But when they come on TV, because they are opportune, they want to play the good boy, they want to be accepted, they lie to people and making you believe government is your father, is your mother, is your God, is everything. Therefore, government must provide everything. For you. You have a man that is having 8 children. You are still in one, you have 8 children. And then you are blaming government for not making your children to go to school. You have 8 children in one room in this modern time. You are still having more. So, and when we come on air, and then we are saying we blame government because the government is God and everything. Look, I tell you, I walked myself to the university. Thank God the government university are not paid for, and that is the only advantage I have gained in this country. Went to the government university, and I salute the Nigerian state for giving me that opportunity. Did anybody pay for me? I paid for myself. And I'm proud of this badge. See me wear this badge, I'm proud of it because this is my sweat. And I'm proud of the government that gave me university education. And that's why I must speak proudly of Nigeria. You can't take that from me. No matter the government in power, I will speak proudly about Nigeria. Because if not for Nigeria, being that we have such opportunities, I will not be here. Maybe I will have been in my village drinking or just wasting away somewhere. But because I have that intellect, because I have that sense, because I have that determination. So anybody who is thinking that he will stay there and fold his arm and be pressing phone and thinking that government is your father, government is not the one that paid for that. That means that tell your father to pregnant your mother and to bring you to one and to make 8 of you that cannot feed you, then you are joking. Get your hand to something. Get your hand into something doing. That is the only way you can make Nigeria work. There are opportunities. Government has given us opportunities. I'm not holding brief. I've not worked for government. I don't know anybody in government.
Not only in government,
my brother. For anywhere in government.
Not only government. You know what? We have scholarships. We have scholarships waiting for youngsters, and they won't come for it because all of them want to hammer.
So let us always tell the truth. Whenever we begin to want to be popular, and that man is saying because you are abusing government. You are not. I'm not holding brief for government. I'm not for government. Government has its own responsibility, has its own faults, have its own. We have had people in government that are not supposed to be in government, that have use the system to enrich themselves, to make themselves, to populate the people. That is another aspect of the story. When we get there, we'll cross it. But to you as a citizen, you owe yourself a responsibility. Now, talking about the thoroughness of the situation, I am, well, it's like comme ça, comme ça. Right. The way we've been doing it before. Now, when you don't attach a portfolio to a minister, what are they going to grill? You only ask the man his basic statistics, his basic biodata,
profile,
his basic
biography.
Profile. Yes, that's what you ask, because there is no ministry to be grilled. Now, if my governor, Wike, was assigned a portfolio of Ministry of Defense.
Yeah, okay. Your former governor.
My former governor. Of Ministry of Defense, for instance. And then you can grill him on, what are your plans for defense? If he was assigned Minister of Tourism, you can grill him on, what are your plans for tourism? What are your prospects? Because even by then, the president will have told him, I am nominating you as defense minister. I'm nominating you as industry minister. Then you will have gone to prepare and research and use your assistants to research and to know what to face, what to bring to the table. But in this case, it is not so. And I want to believe that President Bola Tinubu, who is the most progressive government we have in Nigeria since I was born, the real progressive government we have ever had, and this is this government. I've been a progressive right from Awolowo time when I was just 11 years old. I've been a progressive. And this is the time I'm seeing, we missed it in 1993. This is the time we're having it back. So I believe that going forward, things might be done differently, not the way the conservatives are doing it. Maybe this is just because of the first time. You need to consolidate. You need to play the part and consolidate. Maybe during the second tenure, by God's grace, we need to start adding portfolios to ministries. I want to give you a job. I call you. I'm giving you a job as finance minister. What are your plans for me for finance ministry?
I didn't do ICANN, though. No, I'm just kidding.
So in that case, your profile goes to the Senate. And then the Senate will not grill you based on that. And you see, in Nigeria, like I said in a forum, we like too much ceremony. Left to me, there's no, the court never said that all the ministers must be sworn in one day. The court never said that. Appoint ministers. Left to me, you appoint 10 today, they grill the 10, they clear the 10, they start work. You appoint 5 the next day. I mean, in America, people start appointing. I mean, that is the one where we copied it now.
Immediately after elections.
After election, they start. In fact,
the president starts naming
the old, even before a new Senate or a new House takes over, because the Senate, anyway, the Senate has a longevity of. There's always 63.
The previous this thing is prorogued. They even confirm.
They confirm ministers.
Exactly.
They confirm ministers.
They confirm secretaries.
They confirm secretaries. Anyway, because they have a longevity. At the time you have 66% of them remaining. So only 1/3 goes for regular re-elections. So they start confirming. But in this case, you have to wait for the ceremony, the paparazzi, and then by the time they are all confirmed and sent to the president, you now go to Eagle Square. And then you are village people, you are chief, you are Oba, everybody, they would charter bus to come and watch the swearing. That's like a passenger did in 1999. You now come and watch. Is that not where the corruption starts? Is that not where the people will now start making expectations? Is that not where the people will now say, our son is there, Oga, that boy that is languishing, take him along. That one, Oga, bring chiefs, their Obas will be giving the man. So there's too much ceremony around some of these things. So for me, this is the time, because Nigerians are expecting so much from this president. Already, the policies that have started that will kickstart the entire turnaround is already giving bad image. A lot of people are saying reverse anti-pupil. I say, what is anti-pupil policy? It's remote anti-pupil policy. It's not anti-pupil policy. This is something that has been on the offing.
In fact, Nigerians had.
This is what has been on the offing for too long.
Subsidy to
be removed. All the whole presidential candidates talked about removal. So what makes it anti-people? Now it has given us discipline. Who doesn't like discipline? Today I drive. Today any day, not every day. Hear me, not every day. Any day I move out of the house with my car, I am happy. You know why? I don't burn more fuel in the traffic. You know?
No more traffic.
So it is
Lagos.
people's
I'm listening
policy.
now. Yeah.
So it is people's policy because it brings discipline. All those people that would drive their V8 and all that, go and park in malls, and their driver will be inside, and the engine will be on. The AC will be on, waiting for madam to finish 3-hour shopping or in the salon or something. They are on. The thing is blowing. And now, would they do it? Discipline will come in. And that's what we need. And then the government must be able to see how they use the resources that is now being freed up to show the, like I said, to show the people. And people do not expect to see how. Now, if we say tourism, please, how do you see a structure called tourism? It is by when hotels begin to make more money. When you print welcome to Nigeria t-shirts and you are selling in places where beaches are now becoming real beaches, and you are selling your made in Nigeria artifacts. What else do we get in London when we travel now? Is it not, each time I go to London, I must buy London tea, the one that has this thing. I must buy one artifact or the other. Or apart from that, but what else? Do you go and get anything and come back? So that is the tourism that we take. When people go to London, they go and watch Buckingham Palace, they go and see Westminster, they will just pass, anything that go to London, I still go to Downing Street to take picture and come. That is, and you see, go there now, what's today, go there now, you see people taking pictures on Downing Street. So you are not, that is tourism. So how will you see the structure of that? That's it. You can see if
Is London Mushi?
Well, it's good. The point there is we don't have all the time anymore, but I think from your perspective and insights, Nigerians will have a better understanding of some of the things that Nigerians put too much emphasis on. Those are not necessarily the issues. Like you started by saying, see, there are so many issues right now that Nigerians should focus on how you were talking about prudence and cutting down on the cost of things. You were talking about the issue
very vital existential issues.
Hardworking young people. There is hope. There is possibility.
Unnecessary opportunities
and so on. So these are the things I believe that as a government,
Ghanaians are looking for tilers now. Yeah. And they're saying, I was watching on Ghana TV that they're saying Togo and Benin is also taking over their tiling jobs in Ghana.
See,
Nigerian tailors are taking over their tailoring business in Ghana.
Right. As far as Senegal.
Okay, we have to.
So we have a lot of things.
We have to leave it here, gentlemen. Alesta, Wilcox, thank you so much for coming on the program.
It's always my pleasure.
Gbola, thank you so much for coming.
Husband of many wives. Oh, sorry. That was supposed to be.
You see, he has given me a nickname now. Can you imagine?
You know, because every time I see another woman,
it's justiciable. It's just
no, don't make it justiciable.
No, it's team playing. It's team playing.
Husband of many wives.
It's team playing.
Your harem is going.
All right, with that, now we end today's program. We have to let you know that the views and reaction of all our resource persons are their views and have no connection with TVC News. We thank you for spending your week with us. And this morning, on behalf of Kemi and the entire crew, I am Mike Okwoche.